I used to panic before every presentation until I realized I was focusing on the wrong thing entirely. It wasn't the audience. It wasn't forgetting my lines. It was the pressure I put on myself to sound smart instead of just being helpful. Once I shifted my mindset, everything changed. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact mindset shift that helped me go from frozen with fear to feeling calm, confident, and even excited to speak in front of people. I know it sounds strange. And trust me, if I can do it, you definitely can. Here's the so what method our clients use after our training sessions. Step one, for what? For what reason are you communicating? Why are you there? What's your purpose? What's your intention? So we always like to call that for what. And this is a three-step process that we've used for years. So step two is so what? Why is what you're saying important to the audience? I think of the #1 radio station in the world. This is joking, kind of, but it's WIIFM. And it stands for What's in It For Me? Because that's what the audience is wondering, right? Why am I here? What am I going to get out of this? Is this going to be a good use of my time? So if you know that clearly, so what? And can explain that to your audience of 1, 10, 50, 100 people, then you've got them captured. Now they are paying attention and they really will listen and understand what's in it for me. Why am I here? All right, let's go. Let me listen and really pay attention. And step three is now what? After you've done your opening and you've covered why this is important to them, what do you want them to do? What's next? What's your call to action? And it may be, now I want you to write your goals down and let's review them after this class or in a one-on-one coaching session, whatever it is, right? What do you want them to do? So it's really important to rehearse this presentation also. I found that when I rehearse a presentation, depending on the length of the presentation, 5 to 10 times, really emphasize the opening, the middle, what's important, and the close. The close is really important also. I mean, it all is. All three steps are really important. And I found that the more I rehearse, the more natural I could sound. What you're going to find is the people who really make mistakes giving a presentation is they haven't rehearsed enough. So you're asking why? Why would they question rehearsal? Because they don't want to sound robotic. So here's what I want you to think about. Think about your favorite movie. Everything the actors did and said in that movie was rehearsed, sometimes hundreds of times, in some cases, thousands of times. Because then in the movie, when the cameras are rolling, they're just speaking so naturally. Because they've rehearsed it so many times, it's coming from them. It's sincere. It sounds realistic. It sounds true. So try that. I remember when my coach suggested I rehearse, I said, there is no way I'm going to rehearse because I don't want to sound robotic. I said, I just wing it. I get up there and I expect all the good words are going to come out and it'll make sense. But you know what? It didn't. And I really had some blunders on stage in front of an audience. So this video is really just give you the framework to help you flow more effectively giving a presentation. And again, in front of one person, 5 people or more. The more you rehearse, the more natural you'll sound and sincere. And when you can rehearse it live in front of a mirror or in front of a camera or in front of a friend, you'll find why it's so important to rehearse. Because your confidence soars and your words flow so much more easily. So try that and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about that and always feel welcome to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much.